A pleasant day to the great and Galileo of our campus. Today we'll be discussing the continuation of our lesson on polynomials. We'll be having another operation which is the multiplication of polynomials. Let us first state the objective of this presentation. By the way, this presentation was designed by Skip Tyler of Varina High School. After the discussion or after viewing this video lesson, you'll be able to multiply two polynomials using the FOIL method. I know that you already have a learning on how to multiply polynomials using the FOIL method. Then we also have the box method and the distributive property. So these three are the different ways of multiplying polynomials, and we will be learning these three methods. There are three techniques you can use for multiplying polynomials. The best part about it is that they are all the same. Magkakamukha lang sila, titignan nyo lang kung saan kayo mas madadalian. Pwede kayo mamili. You have the freedom to choose which method you would like to use in multiplying polynomials. Kaya natin ito aaralin today is because we want you to give options para mas madalian kayo kung saan kayo mas magiging komportable. It's all about how you write it. Here they are. We have the distributive property, which is the most applicable one. Then we have the FOIL method. FOIL method can also be can only be applied if the two polynomials are both binomials. Then we also have the box method. These three. So just sit back, relax, but make sure to write this down, and I'll show you. Please get your pen and your notebook and follow the steps on multiplying polynomials. Number 1, multiply 2x plus 3 times the quantity of 5x plus 8. Multiply these two binomials. Bakit siya naging binomials? Because we have two terms here, 2x and 3. Then another binomial here which is 5x plus 8 with two terms, 5x and 8. Using the distributive property, multiply, ayan, si 2x, distribute natin siya sa 5x plus 8. So, si 2x times 5x plus 8, then 3 times 5x plus 8, eto na ngayon siya. 2x times 5 plus 8, here you go. Then 3 times 5x plus 8, eto siya. Okay, so that's distributive property. Ibig sabihin, i-distribute natin yung first factor to the second factor. Kaya nagiging distributive. Kaya tinawag na distributive property. Parang lahat ng terms dun sa unang factor, i-multiply natin sa lahat ng terms doon sa second factor. Okay. So you will have 2x times the quantity of 5x plus 8 plus 3 times 5x plus 8. Then we simplify it. You will have 2x times 5x is 10x squared. Then 2x plus 8 is 16x. Then 3 times 5x is 15x. 3 times 8 is equal to 24. By the way, when we multiply polynomials, we simply multiply the numerical coefficient and the variables. Kung mapapansin nyo, itong 2x times 5x, that's 2 times 5, 10. Then x times x is x squared because this is x raised to 1 and this is also x raised to 1, and when we multiply variables, we add the exponent. So 2x times 5x is 10x squared. And as you can see, this is now our product. We have 16x and 15x which are like terms. Sabi natin, nung unang discussion pa lang natin about polynomials, when we have like terms, we simplify it by combining the like terms. Yung like terms, once again, review ko lang, no? Ang like terms ay mga terms na mayroong magkamukhang variables at yung variables na iyon ay may magkamukhang exponent. So So in this product, meron tayong like term 16x at saka 15x. So we have to combine these two. 16 plus 15 is 31. So rewrite x. So you will have 10x squared plus 31x plus 24, which is the product of these two binomials when we use the distributive property of multiplication. A shortcut of the distributive property is called the FOIL method. So yung isa pala, yung pangalawa nating i-discuss na method ay shortcut pala yon ng FOIL ng distributive property. The FOIL method is only used when you multiply two binomials like what I've said earlier. Magagamit lang natin ang FOIL method if and only if we are multiplying two binomials. It is an acronym and tells you which term to multiply. Yung FOIL acronym lang yan. Mamaya malalaman nyo ano ba ang meaning ng F, O, I, and L. Okay, let us have this example. Use the FOIL method to multiply the following binomials. So that's y plus 3 times the quantity of y plus 7. F tells you to multiply the first terms of each binomial. So what is the first term in this binomial? That's y. And then here, the first term is also y. So kaya siya tinawag na F. You multiply the first term by the first term. So that's y times y, which is equal to y squared. And then, O tells you to multiply the outer terms of each binomial. What do you mean by outer? Yung nasa pinakagilid, yung nasa pinakalabas na mga terms. And what are those? That's y and 7. Ito yung nasa pinakauna, then ito yung nasa pinakalabas. We multiply these two, y times 7 is equal to 7y. So we already have y squared plus 7y. Yung y squared, that's the product of the first two terms, no? Y times y. Then we continue. Ano kaya yung I? I stands for inner. So I tells you to multiply the inner terms of each binomial. Na i-multiply na natin kanina yung nasa pinakalabas na dalawang terms. This time we multiply the innermost terms of these two binomials. So that's 3 and y. 3 times y is equal to 3y. So continue lang, no? Y squared plus 7y plus 3y. And L stands for last. L tells you to multiply the last terms of each binomial. The last term here is 3 and the last term here is 7. So we multiply 3 and 7, that is equal to 21. So we will have a product of y squared plus 7y plus 3y plus 21. And as you can see, we have here two like terms, which are 7y and 3y. So we add 7y and 3y, you will have 10y. Y squared plus 10y plus 21 is now the product of y plus 3 times the quantity of y plus 7. So that's FOIL method. FOIL method meaning first, outer, inner, and last. And take note that FOIL method is the shortcut for distributive method of multiplication. And FOIL method can only be applied when multiplying two binomials. Hindi na siya pwede sa monomial by a binomial, trinomial by a binomial. Basta pwede lang ang FOIL method kapag ang minumultiply natin ay dalawang binomial. Remember, FOIL reminds you to multiply the first terms, outer terms, inner terms, and last terms. Tandaan niyo lang yan na FOIL. And then the last method or the third method is the box method. This method works for every problem. Ito pwede ito sa lahat ng problem. Yung distributive method of multiplication saka yung box method multiplication ay pwede sa lahat ng mga klase ng problem when it comes to multiplication of polynomials. Here's how you do it. So suppose that we have the quantity of 3x minus 5 times the quantity of 5x plus 2. Paano natin ginagamit ang box method dito? The first step is to draw a box, write a polynomial on the top and side of a box. It does not matter which goes where. So ito, 3x minus 5, ito siya, 3x minus 5. Then we have 5x plus 2, 5x plus 2. Pwede din naman dito yung 3x minus 5, dito naman yung 5x plus 2. Sabi nga, it does not matter which goes where. Pwede silang magkapalit. And that's the beauty of multiplication, commutative, meaning pwedeng magkapalit ang dalawang factors or ang dalawang multipliers. Huwag lang magkakapalit ng partner. Okay? So in this case, we have 3x minus 5 on the top and 5x plus 2 dito sa side of the box. So ayan na siya. You draw a box like this. And then this will be modeled in the next problem along with FOIL. Ayan. So yan yung kanina, first terms. Ayan yun, 3x times 5x, which is equal to 15x squared. Then the outer, we have 3x and 2. So ito siya, 3x and 2. Dito natin susulat yung product niya, that's positive 6x. Then I is inner term. Then you will have negative 5 times 5x. Negative 5 times 5x is equal to negative 25x. And then the last terms, you have 2 and negative 5. Here, 2 and negative 5, you multiply, so you will have negative 10. So there you go, the products already. Combine like terms, as you can see, we have negative 25x and positive 6x. Ayun yon, yung dalawa na yon. You combine these two, negative 25 plus 6 is equal to negative 19x. So the product would be, you write 15x squared minus 19x minus 10. That is how we use the box method in multiplying binomials. Pero pinakita din natin yung FOIL method. So that means, kahit ang gamitin mo ay FOIL method o kaya naman ay box method, you will still arrive at the same answer. Pare-parehas lang naman yung magiging sagot. It's just up to you what method you would like to use in multiplying polynomials. So you have 3 techniques, pick the one you like the best. Let us have another example here. A binomial and a binomial. So the quantity of 7p minus 2 times the quantity of 3p minus 4. The first step is to draw a box. So we put 7p minus 2 on top and 3p minus 4 at the side. Then we multiply the first terms, 7p times 3p, you write here, that's equal to 21p squared. And then the outer, so you will have 7p times negative 4. 7p times negative 4 is equal to negative 28p. Then we move on to the inner terms. Inner terms, that's negative 2 times 3p. Negative 2 times 3p is equal to negative 6p. And then the last terms, we have negative 2 times negative 8. Negative 2 times negative 8. Negative 2 times negative 4 is equal to positive 8. And then we combine like terms. Like terms here are negative 6p and negative 28p. Negative 6 plus negative 28 is equal to negative 34p. So the product is 21p squared minus 34p plus 8. For your practice exercise, I want you to try this. You just pause this video and solve the problem. The quantity y plus 4 times the quantity of y minus 3. What is the product? Then if you want to check if your answer is right, you choose one from here, numbers 1 to 8. One of those is the product of y plus 4 times the quantity of y minus 3. So the answer is y squared plus y minus 12. Another, the quantity of 2a minus 3b times the quantity of 2a plus 4b. If you want to give a try, just pause the video and just continue if you are already finished doing the activity. So we may use FOIL method or the box method or the distributive method. The product is equal to 4a squared plus 2ab minus 12b squared. How about this one? Multiply 2x minus 5 times the quantity of x squared minus 5x plus 4. You cannot use FOIL method because they are not both binomials. You must use the distributive property or the box method. So, pwedeng distributive property or pwede rin namang box method. So, ginawa niya ay distributive property. So, that's 2x times x squared minus 5x plus 4. Ito yun. Minus 5 times x squared minus 5x plus 4. I-distribute natin yung first factor to the second factor. Then we multiply 2x times x squared is equal to 2x cubed. 2x times negative 5x is negative 10x squared. Then 2x plus 4 is 8x. Negative 5 times x squared is negative 5x squared. Negative 5 times negative 5x is positive 25. Negative 5 times positive 4 is negative 20. Then what we do next is to combine like terms here. We have negative 10x squared and negative 5x squared. We add that. So that's negative 15x squared. 8x plus 25x are also like terms. Then we add that. So you will have 33x. And that is why we'll be having a product of 2x squared minus 15x squared plus 30x minus 20. As you can see, our product is being arranged in descending order. This is in standard form. Okay, so we will have the same problem, but this time we'll be using the box method. So sinulat natin yung x squared minus 5x plus 4 sa taas, then 2x minus 5 dito sa side. So we multiply x squared times 2x. Yan, so you will have 2x squared, and then 2x times negative 5x is negative 10x squared. Then 2x times 4 is equal to 8x. We move on to negative 5. Negative 5 times x squared is negative 5x squared. Negative 5 times negative 5x is positive 25x. Negative 5 times 4 is equal to negative 20. We are almost done. Just go to the next slide to really find the product. We combine the like terms. As you can see, we have negative 10x squared and negative 5x squared, which are like terms, and 8x and 25x, which are also like terms. Combine that. So you will have 2x squared. You write down 2x cubed, rather 2x cubed minus 15x squared plus 33x minus 20. And there we go. No matter what method you use in multiplying polynomials, you will still arrive at the same answer. Kanina nung ginamit natin yung distributive property, our product is 2x cubed minus 15x squared plus 33x minus 20. And now that we use the box method, still our product is 2x cubed minus 15x squared plus 33x minus 20. So walang pinagbabago yung sagot natin doon sa multiplication of polynomials. Basta tama lang yung naging process natin. Ano? Mag-a-arrive at mag-a-arrive tayo sa tamang sagot. But always remember that in this type of problem, FOIL method cannot be applied. Because FOIL method can only be applied if the two polynomials being multiplied are both binomials. So there you go, the multiplication of polynomials. If you have any questions with regards to what we discussed today, please feel free to send a message in our group chat. Once again, thank you, keep safe, and God bless.